What is up, everybody? Welcome back to lesson 60. We've got a lot to do today, so we're going to get straight to it. Don't forget to subscribe, right? All right, here we go. Chris, how do you say alguns livros?
Some books.
Some books. Or what's the other way? Do you remember the other way? Some books works.
Any books?
No, any would be qualquer.
Some books. Some books.
Some books is fine. But do you remember the other way?
Okay.
Anybody? If it's under 5?
A few.
A few. A few books. Good. Glass, how would you say livro novo?
A new book.
Estou lendo livro novo.
I'm reading a new book.
Chris, how would you say o livro se chama Mil e Uma Noites?
The book. The name of the book is 101 Nights.
Close. You only missed by 899.
The book is called 1,001 Nights.
Good. So the book is called perfect. The book is called 1,001 Nights. What's the other way? I don't know if everything has two ways today, but maybe everything's going to have two ways to say it. So the book is called is fine. That's perfect.
The name of the book is
the name of the book, yes, very good. Yeah, good. Nice, Glass. Glass, how would you say eu vou terminar o livro e depois eu vou ao centro?
I'm gonna finish the book and then como é que a gente fala mais rapidinho assim sem precisar falar tudo de volta?
Well, I'm going to finish the book and then
go direto. Go downtown.
Sure.
I'm gonna go downtown.
Yeah, it could be I'm gonna go, or I'm just and go downtown, because remember, we use the simple present when it's costume ou hábito or something already planned. So you can use it in this case because it's already something on your schedule to go downtown after you read the book.
Na verdade, eu vou todo dia pro centro.
There you go. There you go. After you read books, yeah. Maybe not. How would you say? All right, I got some notes here. Let's see if I can read my own writing. How would you say, Chris? Enquanto eu leio, tomarei café.
While I read the books, I'm gonna have my coffee.
Good. What's the difference between I'll get my coffee and I'm gonna have my coffee? Or I'm gonna get my coffee.
Eu terei meu café. Eu terei meu café.
What does I'm gonna get my coffee mean?
It's a future.
They both are,
while,
right? If you say I'm gonna have my coffee or I'm gonna get my coffee, they're both future.
Yes. While I read the book, I have my coffee.
What's the difference between I'm gonna get my coffee and I'm gonna have my coffee?
Okay. I'm gonna get my coffee. Eu irei pegar meu café.
Pegar is the key, right? I'm gonna get my coffee. Okay. So that means it could be you're gonna go somewhere else, or it could be you're gonna get it ready. But I'm gonna have my coffee gives the idea that at some point I'm going to be drinking it while I'm reading. Where if you say while I read, I'm gonna get my coffee, it could be that you're going to be reading. Maybe you take the bus, you're reading while you're on the bus, you stop and get your coffee, and then you go to work or whatever. Maybe you're not gonna drink it right away, but if you say I'm gonna read while I'm reading, or while I read, I'm gonna have my coffee, then it gives the idea that you're actually going to be drinking it while you're reading. So that's the specific difference there. A lot of times it could be both.
The whole sentence. Sorry.
No, go ahead. The whole sentence?
The whole sentence. It would be while I have my coffee. Could
Well,
it
it was while I read, but yeah, while I have my coffee, I'm going to read, or while I read, I'm going to have my coffee. It wouldn't change too much. Yeah. Glass. Let's say you run into your friend and your friend asks, aonde você vai?
Where are you going? Não sei.
Where are you going?
Eu tenho que perguntar. Não.
Yes.
Ele vai perguntar para mim isso, né?
Yeah, your friend asks, where are you going? Chris, how would you say? Eu vou ao banco porque eu tenho que trocar dinheiro.
I'm gonna go to the bank because I need to exchange money.
Good. Glass, how would you say? Eu preciso trocar $1.000 e comprar as passagens aéreas.
I need to exchange $1,000
and comprar as passagens aéreas.
Eu sempre erro essas passagens do journey. Flight tickets. Não.
Flight.
Nope.
Não, flight. Não, como é que é mesmo? As passagens? Como é que é mesmo?
Passagens aéreas
não, como é que é
is...
passagem aérea?
Yeah, plane tickets.
Plane. Eu sempre erro.
Not flight tickets. Yeah, plane tickets.
Plane tickets.
It should be okay, but nobody says it, so it sounds weird. So it's not okay. Why?
Sorry, plane tickets.
Plane tickets, or if you're already talking about it, so if you say, for example,
plane ticket or plane.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Repete, amiga. Congelou.
What was your question, Chris?
I said, okay. I said, which is better? Which is better? I plan the tickets or plan ticket.
Plane the tickets doesn't exist, so plane tickets is the only way of the two.
Okay, plane.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plane tickets, yeah. So now, but if for example, if you're already talking about a trip somewhere that's obvious, for example, if I say we're going to go to Europe next year, I have to buy the tickets early. You can just say tickets if it's already obvious, because it's not going to be a train ticket or probably not a boat ticket because it would take forever, or any other kind of ticket, a bus ticket, for example, to Europe from Brazil. So when it's obvious, you can just use ticket. So I have a question. I don't know if you guys can even help me. I don't know why I wrote this, but why would I write esbarrei or deparei?
Esbarrei.
What does that mean?
Mesma coisa, os dois.
Right, but what do they mean? I don't know what either of them mean.
Esbarrei com uma pessoa, deparei com uma pessoa. Eu
That doesn't help.
Tipo, encontrei com ela, me bati, né? Deparei com ela na minha frente.
Okay. So that's why when we were talking about the friend, it was supposed to be you ran into a friend.
Isso, run into.
Okay.
The same, yes. See.
So there you go. So if you want to say that you ran into a friend, so when we encounter someone by chance, we say I ran into your friend's dad downtown, or I ran into something like that. Okay, that's why. Thank you. Chris, let's see, você vai numa viagem?
Glass, are you gonna go on a trip?
Glass, how would you say? Sim, você não se lembra?
Yes, don't you remember?
Very good.
Sorry, I don't know.
Chris, how would you say? Não, você pode me lembrar?
Glass, no, but can you remind me?
Ah, dang it. I was going to say, would you remember me? Da, 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 da.
Would you
I couldn't
remind
sing.
me?
Very good. Very good. Thank you very much. I mean, not thank you very much, because if you made a mistake, then I would be able to sing, but I sang anyway, so we're good.
Yes.
Glass, how would you say?
My
Eu,
goodness.
eu vou numa viagem de negócios.
I'm going to a business trip.
Close.
No, business trip. No,
Business trip is right. So,
I'm
but
going.
remember,
Okay.
but remember, when do we use to?
To? Quando a gente está indo,
Right. Okay.
movimento.
Movimento, right? So if you say I'm going to a business trip, here's the business trip, you're going to the trip. And then, so you go to the trip and then you do something else, right? So because the trip is not your destination. The trip is not your destination. So if you said, I'm going, remember, what do we use for trip? If you just say, eu vou fazer uma viagem, how would you say that?
Go on a trip.
On a trip. So the same thing here. I'm going
on a trip.
On a business trip. So vai só acrescentar business. Agora, so if you say, I'm going on a business trip to New York, because New York then is your destination. So yeah, we use to for the destination.
Não sabia disso.
And now you do. Look at that. We learned something. In the last class of the of the intermediate too. Look at that. We're still learning. That's fantastic. That makes me happy. I'm going to sing Kumbaya, my Lord, Kumbaya. All right. How would you say, Chris? Okay, so here we go. I'm going to make this harder, Chris. What are all the ways you can say, eu vou sair na segunda-feira que vem? Que vem.
Eu vou sair na semana que vem.
Na segunda-feira que vem.
Segunda-feira que vem. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave next Monday. I'm gonna leave next Monday.
Okay. I'm gonna leave next Monday. Good. What's another way? So we'll count them off. That was one.
I gotta go.
Okay, but using the same verb. Eu vou sair. Oh, okay. Yeah. I think my hand's gonna get tired.
I don't remember. Let me see. I don't remember.
Glass, help.
Não sei qual que você tá. I'm leaving.
I'm leaving. Good. I'm leaving next Monday because it's recent future. I will leave next Monday. And then there's a sneaky one.
Então não sei esse sneaky one.
You do, because I just talked about it. If it's on your schedule, I leave next Monday. I leave, simple present, if it's something already planned.
Porque daí não é costume. Ai, agora você me confundiu.
Remember I said there are two uses of the simple present. The first is costume ou hábito. The second is something planned, something on your schedule.
Tá certo.
I said I'm gonna leave next Monday.
Yeah, that's one of the four.
Is it working?
Does it work? Yes. No, is it work? Does it work?
Does it work? Does it work?
Yeah, okay. It works. Yeah, that was the first one. So I'm gonna leave. I will leave. I'm leaving, or I leave. Those are the four ways that you could use for something in the recent future. Okay, how would you say? So, what about if I say, if it is, let's say it's Friday, and I say, because today's Monday, so we would say next Monday, but if it's Friday and I say, eu vou sair na próxima segunda-feira. I'm curious, in Portuguese, if I say that, if I say eu vou sair na próxima segunda-feira, would you understand in 3 days? Or
Yes.
would you understand in 10 days?
Na próxima segunda. Seria a próxima.
Okay.
Só que em
So
inglês não é.
that's why this is important to talk about, because what about in English? If I say next Monday, most people, if I say next Monday, would understand 10 days away. What do I say if I want to make certain that it's the Monday that is coming up in 3 days if it's Friday?
On Monday, dia tal.
On Monday works. Yeah, sure. Or this Monday. We use this when we want to make sure that it's the next one coming up. I've always had a problem with this because I've always thought next should always be the next Monday, right? Even if it's 3 days away, it's still the next Monday. But somebody was like,
Okay.
no, somebody told me that.
Okay. In Portuguese, we say next Monday or this Monday, because today is Tuesday, okay?
So you use both of them for 3 days away.
Today's Monday. No, today's Monday, okay?
No, today. Okay, but in our little scenario, today is Friday. Let's pretend that today is Friday. Uh-oh, we lost her.
Ah.
So if today were Friday, when
I'm gonna leave on this Monday. On this Monday.
So you would say esta segunda-feira?
Yes.
In Portuguese, you would say that.
Essa segunda-feira, que é a próxima da outra semana.
So 10 days. No. Okay, no, 3 days away. Okay, yeah, na próxima semana. Okay, yeah. So how would you say in Portuguese then, Chris, for 10 days away? Would you say
10 days away?
Yeah. So if today's Friday and I'm going to leave not Monday of next week, but Monday of the following week.
Next week.
So how would you say it in Portuguese? Eu vou sair.
Okay. Eu vou sair na próxima segunda-feira.
But then we said próxima would be 3 days away, right? Isn't that what Glass said?
Eu entendi. Não é nessa, é na outra que você quer saber.
Yeah.
Na outra.
So na outra. So that's what we would say in Portuguese, right? Na outra. Okay. So if we say
I need to explain. I'm gonna need to explain. I'm gonna leave not on this Monday.
Not in that case, not Monday, not this Monday. Instead, take away on
not
because
Monday.
we don't not this Monday, but next Monday, the next Monday.
Okay, not this Monday, without on.
Right. Not this Monday, but the next Monday. And that's why most people say, if they say next Monday, they mean a week from Monday, right? Especially if today's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, and I say next Monday, most people understand a week from the Monday that is 1, 2, 3 days away.
But
how would you?
When I say something like that, beyond, I say what's the day of the week? Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. What else? I say the day. The day. One.
The date.
The date. I say the day and the day and the day of the week.
The day and the date.
Porque dá confusão isso.
Yes, that's right. That's that's the best way to clarify, is to use the day and date. Yeah, I agree with you. That's probably the best, but a lot of people don't, unfortunately. So I wrote down here, one of my notes on this is another way to say this Monday is segunda agora, right? So another way to say, so if it's like 2 or 3 days away in Portuguese, many people say segunda agora or terça agora.
Okay, this Monday or next.
Yeah, so
or
we don't
next.
have Monday now or Tuesday now. Segunda agora, terça agora, we say this Monday or this Tuesday.
Okay.
How would you say, Glass? Então eu tenho muito para fazer.
Then I have a lot to do.
Chris, eu também tenho que ir ao médico.
I have to go to the doctor too. I have to go to the doctor too.
Yep. Glass, ask Chris what time it is right now.
Chris, what time is it right now?
Right now? Okay, let me see. It is 7:26 p.m.
Okay, so be careful, not 26, 20, or either 20 or 20. You have to caprichar the
20.
E.
Okay, 26 p.m.
Yes. How would you say, Glass? Então já tá tarde.
Then it's late. Já tá tarde.
Já, yeah.
Then it's already late. Não sei.
Yeah, it's already late. How would you say, Chris? Tenho que estar lá em meia hora.
I have to go there. I have to go there in 30 minutes.
I have to go there. What does I have to go there mean? And this is important.
What?
I have to get there. É chegar lá, você falou?
Yeah.
I have to get there in 30 minutes.
So I'm going to put what you said now, which is correct, and what you said the first time, and I'll show you why it's important. Okay, so if I have to get there in 30 minutes, what time am I going to get there?
7:30.
No. If I have to get there in 30 minutes, I have to get there at what time? I have to get there at 8. Okay. Now, if I have to leave in 30 minutes, what time am I going to get there? We don't know because we don't know where you're going. All I know is that if it takes more than 1 minute, if I leave in 30 minutes, I'm not going to get there at 8. The fastest that I could get there if it takes would be 8:01, right? Because that's when, so here isn't, the first one isn't talking about when I'm leaving. It just is talking about when I get there. This one isn't talking about when I get there. It's talking about when I leave.
Okay.
Okay. So one of the things that I have, one of the things that, let's just say it annoys me. One of the things that annoys me about some Brazilians is they say, I'm leaving in 5 minutes. And then they don't leave for 20 or 30 minutes. Yes. You told me you were leaving in 5 minutes and you didn't leave in 5 minutes, right? So that's what we're, if you say, I have to leave in 30 minutes, then that's when I'm leaving the house, but has nothing to do with when I actually get to the place I'm going. Where if I say I have to get there in 30 minutes, then if it takes 30 minutes to get there, I need to leave now. If it takes 15 minutes to get there, I need to leave at 7:45. So, you know, that's just talking about when I get there and not when I leave. So that's the difference.
Nem todo mundo faz isso.
Yes, I knew.
Most of the people, I think most of the people.
Eu não faço isso. Aliás, eu sou super.
Okay.
I knew you were going to say that.
I knew that you knew that I knew.
I knew that you knew. I knew that you knew that I knew that you knew. What were you going to say, Chris?
Okay, that's it.
Oh,
the most people do that.
Okay, not the most people.
No, the most.
No.
Some people.
No. I think most people do that in Brazil.
Okay.
But the way that you said it, instead of, so here's what you said. You said the most.
The most of the people. No? The most of the people.
Take out the.
Do.
Most.
Não entendi. É most of
people.
no.
No, most people. Well, you can
Most
say most.
people.
You can say most of the people, but you can also say most people do that.
Most people do that. Like my old son.
Your old son? You have tem filho velho?
Não, meu filho mais velho. Como
Yeah, how do you
fala?
say mais velho, not velho?
No. My first kid.
Older.
You cheater.
Amiga, é mais.
My first kid. Como é que eu falo meu filho mais velho? My first kid?
No, oldest.
No, oldest. Yeah.
My oldest.
No, older, no, oldest. Sorry.
Yeah. So because you have two sons, right? You have two sons and a daughter, is that right?
Two daughters, two boys and one girl.
That's what I said. Yeah. You have two sons and a daughter. So you could say my older son in that case, because you only have two sons, or you could say my oldest kid, right? So if you say my kid, oldest. then there's three. So you need to say oldest. If you say my son, you can say my older son or my oldest son. Either, I mean, technically it should be older son, but a lot of people.
My oldest kid. My oldest kid does.
Yeah. Okay.
Mas, professor, I have to leave in 30 minutes ali que você estava falando. Eu posso falar que eu vou sair daqui a 30 minutos daqui. Posso dizer?
Yeah, in 30 minutes means, so that's a good question. So we don't say daqui, we say in 30 minutes. So that means daqui. Yeah, daqui 30 minutos ou em 30 minutos. It's the same for us. Good question. How would you say, Chris? Sinto muito, mas não vou contigo.
Class, I'm sorry, but I'm not. I'm not. Eu quero falar. Okay, I'm not going to go with you. Como é que eu falo?
I'm not gonna go. Gonna go.
I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go with you. Okay.
How would you say, Chris? How would you say eu não posso ir contigo?
I can't go with you.
Good. Glass, how would you, if you were continuing her thought, how would you say, nem às 2h45, nem às 3h15?
Sim, mas é ganho mesmo. Peraí. Ai, professor. Neither. Essa é primeiro, depois nós.
Certo, Ida, porque já está falando a negativa.
Então, eu não sei, né? Logicamente, fica.
So, neither. Neither.
É either.
No, I'm telling you, it's neither. Neither nor.
Oh, I can't. I can't go with you either. No?
Yeah, usually in that case, if you use I can't go with you, we would usually take out the either and just say I can't go with you at 2:45 or 3:15. That's the way that most Americans would say it. But remember that the neither nor you put in the positive. So I can go with you neither at 2:45 nor at 3:15. So that's the English nerd in me would like you to say neither nor, but the normal person in me, there's a little bit of a normal person in me, would say it like that. Like I can't go either. Well, I can't go either at, you could say either, but most people would say I can't go at 2:45 or at 3:15. But yeah, Chris, you could say I can't go at either 2:45 or 3:15. Yeah.
Pode somente responder either, não sei o que, nor.
É either or, either nor.
No, either or neither nor. Neither nor.
Ah, ok.
Okay.
Pode, professor,
Okay.
só responder.
Either nor e either or. Ok.
Right. Glass, what?
Pode só responder neither, não sei o que, neither, não sei o que. Neither nor.
Yeah.
Neither,
Yeah,
não sei
so-
o que, nor, não sei o que.
Yeah. So you could say, I can't go with you. And then
Neither
have another
nor,
sentence.
neither or.
Neither at 2:45 nor
Isso.
at 3:15. Yeah, you could say that. Yep. And that would be actually the only way that you would use a negative first if you split it into two different things. I can't go with you. Period. Then neither at. Chris, how would you ask? O que você está dizendo?
Yes. What are you saying?
Okay, good. Now there's more than one on that one too. So what are you saying? Perfect. Very good. What else could we say?
What are you talking about?
Okay, good. That's one I don't have. So there are two more. So there are like four we can use on that. What are you talking about? What are you saying?
What you talking about? What you saying? What do
you mean?
What do you mean? That's third. Yeah.
you mean?
What do you mean? O que você quer dizer?
What are you getting at?
What are you getting at? That's one I didn't have. There's 5. What are you getting at? It's a good one.
What are you getting at? And
there's one with, so we had one with say, we have one with tell.
what are you telling? What are you
Tell can't be by itself. It has to have a target. What are you telling me? What are you telling me?
What are you telling me?
Yes. Remember, tell, if it's not an expression, it always needs a target. Tell me, tell him, tell you, tell Glass, tell them, tell John. All right. Glass. Confirmation question. I forgot how to say it in English. I say it so much in Portuguese, I couldn't think of the words in English. Confirmation question. Você não gosta de ir ao médico?
You don't like to go to the doctor.
Good. Mm-hmm.
Tudo isso?
Yeah. Chris, how would you say? Não, e você já sabia disso.
Glass.
Grosso.
No. And you already know about it.
No.
Okay. You've already knew about
Não,
it?
você já sabia.
You already knew about it.
You already knew that. So that we use instead of about that. So you know that, you knew that, you're going to know that. Yeah, that's the expression we use, to know that. You knew that.
You knew that.
Glass, how would you say? Eu achei que nós poderíamos jogar tênis depois.
I thought we could play tennis depois. After. Pensando, que ódio.
Good, yeah, because it's after the doctor. Good, good. But the second part, Glass, is se você tiver tempo.
If you have. Se você tiver. If you have time.
If you what?
Have. No?
If you have time, yeah. Se você tem tempo in English, right? We don't have tiver in this case.
Yeah.
So if you have time.
How
How would you say, Glass, one more. How would you say, se você tivesse tempo, nós jogaríamos tênis?
Professor. If you have time.
Yeah, if you had time. Good. If you had time, what?
Esqueci. We play.
Nós jogaríamos tênis.
We could. Não. Jogaríamos? Ai, professor, não sei. We could play, não sei.
It's so ruim when I make you think, isn't it? It's so unfair. So unfair when I make you think.
We could play.
Could e poderíamos. Would. Yep. Would play. We would play. Good. We would play. Chris, how would you say? Hoje, de jeito nenhum.
Today, glass. Sorry, no way.
Não dá.
It's impossible.
Good. Okay. It's impossible works. That works. The way that I would translate não dá, I would use work. It doesn't work. Today it won't work. It's no good. Today's no good.
Today it doesn't work, glass.
Yeah.
Today is no good. No good. Today is no good.
Glass. Por que não? Não está chovendo.
Why not? It não está. It isn't raining.
Good.
Mas não é pergunta, né? Porque eu estou afirmando só um negócio, tá? Uhum.
Right, yeah. Só porque. Porque seria uma pergunta, daí
Tá.
a negação depois. Good.
Because it isn't rain.
Chris, também não está quente demais.
It's not hot. It's not hot too.
Oh, I'm sorry. You don't win the money. How do we say também in a negative sentence?
It's not much. It's
Well, no.
not.
So, quente demais first. That's the first part. Quente demais. How do we say quente demais? Because remember, quente demais is além do aceitável possível.
Too hot.
It's not too hot. Good. Now, second question.
Not too hot.
How do we say também in a negative sentence?
It's not too much hot.
No, don't change. It's too hot. So just two. So let's one second before you answer. So remember that we use, if we have an adjective like hot or big or small or fast, we use just too in the adjective. Too fast, too big, too hot, if it's an adjective. Only when it's a noun do we use too much or too many. So too many problems, too much money, too much time, too many people. Only if it's a noun do we use much or many. So too hot is good because we don't, hot is an adjective, so we only use too. So too hot. But then the main question here is how do we say também in a sentence that is negative? Because we can't use to, also, or as well, which are what we use in affirmative sentences, even though some native speakers do. I've noticed this a couple of times on series, and I just want to punch the person, the actor, well, the writer, not the actor. But so Chris, how do we say
as well?
But you can't, that's what I'm saying. You can't use as well, you can't use also, and you can't use to in a negative sentence. Those are all agreeing with positive sentences.
Okay. It's not very hot.
Stop changing hot. Too hot is correct.
Okay.
What we need is também. We need também in a negative sentence.
É a palavra que eu amo, amiga.
Yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get a pillow and I'm going to have it printed on there, this word, and send it to Glassy so she can sleep with the pillow. She likes it so much that she can sleep with it.
No, please, no.
I think we're having some internet issues with Chris, but Glass, help her. Do you remember, Chris?
I'm thinking. It's not too hot.
Glass's favorite word in the whole English language. Other than Willy.
I think I forgot.
Go ahead, Glass.
Either.
Glass's favorite word. Remember, it's either or neither that we use to say também in negative sentences.
It's not hot either.
It's not too hot, right? It's not too hot.
It's not too hot either.
Yes.
It's not too hot either.
That's right. Mas daí, Glass, chore um pouquinho. Eu vim só para jogar tênis contigo.
Ai, eu venho, não, eu vim.
Eu disse, eu vim só para jogar tênis contigo.
I came just to play tennis with you.
Very good.
Não com definição, desculpa.
Chris, fala, mas eu não tenho tempo.
Sorry, Glass, but I don't have time.
Foi o que eu te disse.
It was that I told you.
Close. How do you say okay?
It was that.
How do you say okay?
Told
good.
You.
Good. It was what I told
What?
You. Or that.
It was what.
Or if you want to put more emphasis, that was what I told you. That was what I told you. So either it was or that was, if you want to put more emphasis. Glass, how would she ask you? Você não se lembra?
Don't you remember?
Good. Chris, are you with us?
Meu Deus, parece que tá todo mundo congelado.
Yes.
Can you hear me, Chris? Okay.
No.
No, you can't hear me?
I don't.
So, Chris, how would you say? Não, eu não me lembro. Você pode me lembrar?
Glass. No, I don't remember. Could you remind me?
Good. Glass, how would you say? Não, eu não lembrei. Você não me lembrou.
Ai, professor, no. I didn't remember and you don't. Você não me lembrou?
Você não me lembrou.
You don't
remind me.
Good. I didn't remember and you didn't remind me. Fantastic. View? That wasn't that hard. Let's see. How would you say, Chris? E de qualquer maneira, você joga bem demais.
And anyway, you play very well.
Okay, so if we want to say bem demais, daí é além do aceitável, eu não vou jogar contigo. Por causa que é bem demais.
So, I know you play too. I don't know.
Yes, you do. You said it the first time. You said very what?
Very well.
Very well. So
very
too well. Too well.
Too well. Too well.
Yeah,
eu
you play
pensei
too
isso,
well.
mas eu achei que estava errado. Ok, too well.
Yeah, you play too well. Glaci, e eu não jogo tênis tão bem.
And I don't play tennis so well.
Good. So you could use so perfect or that well, either one. So well or that well. Chris, bem, a próxima vez você tem que jogar mal, então.
Okay. Well, next time, you have to play bad.
Good. Good. How would you say, Glass? Você tem que jogar pior.
You have to play pior.
Worse.
Oh, worst. Oh, no, worse.
Worse or worst?
Pois é, peraí, worse. Pior, worst. Worst.
Okay.
Worst é pena, não é?
No,
worst
no, worst.
Né?
Worst, ela disse. Ok.
Não, eu falei a outra palavra. Entendi
eu sei, eu estou falando da resposta dela. So, worth é valor, right?
Não, so, worth.
I know. I was doing that for Chris.
Worst é pior, não é? Worst
or
é pior.
worst. When do we use worse? When do we use worst?
A gente usa worst.
Worst é superlativo.
Yeah. So, do we have two things or more than two things in this sentence? Você tem que jogar pior. Pior do que o quê?
Do que eu.
pessoas.
Do que jogou antes. Então, são duas coisas. You have to play
Play
worse.
worse.
Right? É subentendido. É subentendido que é pior do que jogou antes.
Uhum.
Mas ainda tá aí. Mesmo sendo subentendido. You have to play worse. Worse than. Sempre tem que ter alguma coisa, mas não tem que ser dita se for subentendido. Okay? So you have to play worse.
Tipo, entre parênteses, then, before, alguma coisa assim. You played. Hã?
Now, if you wanted to say something like that, right? So then it's more than two because you've played probably more than twice. So you have to play the worst you've ever played. Then it's the maximum. Then it's the maximum.
Entendi.
So in that case, we could, if you have to play, so, and then the next sentence for Chris is, não é isso.
For me?
Yep.
Não é isso?
Não é isso.
Okay. It isn't that.
It isn't that. Você que tem que jogar melhor.
You have to play better.
Good. So in that case, it would be the same thing. You have to play better. Or if we were to say, you have to play the best you've ever played.
The best. Okay.
To beat Willy.
You
Just kidding. Just not
played.
really. Serena. And even if you play the best you've ever played, you're not going to beat Serena.
To beat? To beat?
Yeah.
To beat?
Yeah. What is to beat?
To beat.
Ganhar.
What's the difference between to win and to beat?
I don't
Beat é
know.
de jogo. E win é ganhar.
Ganhar é o jogo. E to beat é ganhar de alguém.
So for example, I wouldn't say I won Glaci, a menos que eu ganhei ela numa competição. Eu levei ela para casa porque eu ganhei ela, right? Daí seria I won Glaci. But if I played against Glaci and I won, then I would say I beat Glaci and not I won Glaci.
Okay.
If you use it, the thing that you put after win is what you won. I won a cup. I won a trophy. I won a championship, right? So if you just say win and the thing is what you ended up getting for winning. But if in order to say that you won against something, so my team beat Pumas. So Seattle beat, I think it was Pumas, to go to the World Club Championships, right? Because the Seattle Sounders are going to the World Club Championships. I just want to make that clear one more time, that my team is going to the World Club Championships. So I think it was Pumas. I think they beat Pumas to go to the World Championships.
Okay. Willy, what's the preposition after beat?
None. Nope. None.
None?
None. They beat. So for example, if you say Santos beat Flamengo, so not beat of or beat over or beat and or
só precisa do target.
The target, yeah, the target. Good. Just need the target. Good. In fact, remind me after we end the transmission, and I will tell you something that you should know that is a innuendo. So don't let me forget a sexual innuendo with that verb. So we'll talk about it after. Okay.
Gente, já acabou a nossa aula, tem 5 minutos.
Oh my goodness, too bad.
Let's see who's here. Renata, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Francis Camp something, hello, good to see you. And that's it. No Rafael today on the last day. That's too bad. That's too bad.
Hello,
okay,
guys.
That is going to do it for us. We didn't get as far as I had hoped, but we got a portion of lesson 60 done. I will put up and to the right at some point, I will put the playlist. If you would like to go back, I will put the first lessons that we did. If I'm pretty sure we started on lesson 38 and this was lesson 60 that we started now. So it's been quite a ride. Thank you, ladies, for coming on this ride with us, and everyone else that's been watching, especially Rafael, even though today he's not watching. But Rafael and what was the name of there was another guy that was watching almost every class, and Hinat has been here lately. Anyway, thanks guys for watching. Until next time, keep studying and don't give up.